Hi Taurus, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. This is going to be your weekly tarot reading. This is for April 12th through the 18th. As you know, I pulled 2 layers. The story kind of unfolds that way. I'm going to get straight into your reading. Pull the first layer now. All right, Taurus, let's see what's happening for you. April 12th through the 18th. All right, Taurus. There is a timestamp down below as well, if you want to jump straight to the cards and straight to the reading. All right. We're going to stop it here for you. The world is down at the bottom. Okay. And Judgment came out immediately. Oh, I'm going to leave those 2 there. Interesting. The world is at the bottom, so maybe a chapter here has recently closed out. I definitely see that you've got some relationship here is strongly on your mind, and I feel like I felt that in some of your last readings too. I mean, we have so many relationships in our lives, and each one at different times undergoes different challenges, and you can see that you are facing one currently. Recent past, you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups energy. These are really nice energies that you're coming from, very emotionally mature, emotionally invested type of energies. Just like the King of Pentacles, really concerned with the people in your life. You know, maybe you have people who rely on you, who you take care of, but this is very nurturing energy. Paired with the Queen of Cups is also very loving energy. So really great energy in the recent past. The overall energy right now is the 6 of Pentacles, and I think you're really trying to, obviously restore balance here, but also it feels like you're trying to kind of, in order to restore balance, it's like you're trying to figure out your priorities. What matters most to you? Where do you need to put your energy? Where do you need to put your attention first? Because even though this is a card of balance, I like to point out when you see the 6 of Pentacles there, like, look, there's 2 here, there's 3 here, right? So there's a reason, because certain areas, in order to keep balance, will need more of your energy, will need more of your time, your resources, your money. So it's about finding and striking that balance. Situation is Judgment here, right? It's feeling like we have a big decision to make for some of you. Some of you just have a big, judgment call that you need to make even within yourselves. And this requires you kind of stepping into, just like the world, this new chapter of yourself, you know, into this upgraded version of yourself, just like these characters rising from the ashes, right? So big decision here. Big decision. And again, it could feel like you are the phoenix rising from the ashes with the Judgment card. The 2 of Cups is in the challenge position. I mean, this is a partnership card, right? So this partnership and seeing eye to eye, or, you know, approaching it heart to heart, or kind of having a truce here. Any one of those things. But it's about, you know, this is typically a harmonious relationship, right? Where you do see eye to eye, but you're not doing that right now. And now you're trying to figure out, making those judgment calls within your life. Prioritizing what matters most to you. Where are you going to put your energy? Where are you going to put yourself? Where do you give yourself? But you're focused on this 3 of Cups, right? This is about, either you're really thinking about a reunion with this particular 2 of Cups person here, which I feel like is for most of you. But this is about really just coming together. Maybe you're just you know, things have been feeling really heavy lately, and your mind is just where's the fun at? When do we bring back the good old times, the good days where we get together, hang out, laugh, have a good time, eat, drink, be merry. And maybe that requires a reunion because there was a falling apart. Your approach here is the 10 of Swords. This is feeling powerless right now, trying to kind of pick up the pieces and rebuild. But right now with the 10 of Swords, right, this is feeling like you don't have the strength right now to get up and fight, right? Something knocked you down, and so you kind of need a little healing in that sense. In your environment, you have the Page of Pentacles. That's nice energy. Can be a young earth sign, you know, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But the Page of Pentacles, you know, maybe I feel like you can see that you're at this place with Judgment where you can, it's like you're standing before this fork in the road, and you can see these 2 different realities for yourself, and you're just deciding right now which one is the one you're going to choose. And there's a particular one right now that you're definitely more open to, and I can feel that in the environment here. Like, look how this character is looking at it, curious, engaged, you know, really kind of like trying to see what's it about, where can it go, where can it grow, like that. Coming towards you, we have the moon. Can be a Pisces here with the moon energy, but you always want to be careful with the moon. One of the most difficult energies to navigate in the whole tarot. It just says that there's like, you're going to be in this place where you can't predict things, where you don't know where you're going, exactly where things are going to lead. This is that fear of the unknown. When you get on and you start embarking on a new journey, or you make a choice that changes things in your life, and now you're kind of scared because things aren't predictable, and you know, and then the moon comes up, and that's the energy coming towards you. But let's go in and clarify all of these. Let's go a little bit deeper. You know, these readings are really to kind of help shed awareness on the current energies that you're kind of facing and navigating. Because I feel like when we're able to step outside of ourselves and look at these situations, it kind of helps us really get a grip on things and even like tweak our own energies. So, all right, let's go in and clarify. Let's go a little bit deeper, see what's happening for you. April 12th through the 18th. I'm not taking it, but the 5 of Swords came out, as did the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, you can see like something here fell apart. And right now it still needs healing, and you're missing the fun times, or you're having a desire for it now, trying to like, I don't know, it's like, you know, this is about finding the perfect partner, seeing a shared future together, right? Feeling the harmony, feeling that it's easy, and it's not easy right now. There is disharmony, right? And that scares you. All right. Okay, we are gonna stop it here. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom, as is the 4 of Wands. I left it on the 4 of Wands, though. 4 of Pentacles came out. 4 of Pentacles came out. Ah, there's so many Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords did come out. Wow, repeated energies, you guys. This is just, you know, for whatever reason, when it comes to this partnership, when it comes to this relationship this week, it is a difficult week. You may not be able to see clearly the light at the end of the tunnel. It could be bringing out fears and insecurities. In the recent past, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, you also have the Magician energy, which I feel like is like, we're trying to manifest something, right? We're trying to bring something to reality. Again, I just feel like still you're at that place where there's this fork in the road, and you can see 2 very different realities for yourself. The Magician is about materializing them, right? Overall energy clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Swords. It hurts you. It hurts you that this partnership is like in such disarray, in such almost chaos, definitely disharmony, and that hurts you. It's painful, right? It really is. We don't like it. It feels like there's an ending here. But you know what? With the world, it just feels like there's an ending to a dynamic, to a cycle here. I don't think bridges are burnt. It doesn't feel like that. Current situation, we have Judgment with the 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're standing before this fork in the road here, Taurus, with that 4 of Pentacles and Judgment. You know, the 4 of Pentacles definitely is a card and energy that indicates resistance to change, right? Kind of being stubborn, not wanting to, you know, not wanting to bend, not willing to move anything or change anything, and that kind of can make you feel a little bit of stuck energy. And so I feel like you're feeling a little stuck when it comes to this decision, and I think part of that is with the not liking the idea of the way things are changing, right? And the moon is here, so the moon is going to scare you. It's going to bring up all kinds of worst case scenarios. In your challenge position, you had the 2 of Cups before, clarifying that is the Hierophant. I mean, come on, the Hierophant is a card about loyalty, commitment, devotion, of belonging. And you're like, I don't know if this relationship feels right to me right now. I don't know if I belong here. I don't know if this is going to last. I don't know if the values are aligned, but you know, it's the loyalty and devotion and commitment this partnership has, and that's what's posing itself as a challenge this week, right? And so, you know, you'll have to get through the week, obviously deal with some heavier insecurity, heavier thoughts of energy this week, those will pop up, those will surface, and you'll navigate those, right? Where's your mind at and what you're focused on? You have the Three of Cups. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles with that Three of Cups. You're definitely thinking about like getting back together or the good old days, right? But they are on your mind, and almost with good energy though, like in the sense of like you're really, when you think of them, it's almost like you're thinking of the fun times and the good times. And so, you know, with that Ten of Pentacles, that's a card of family. It's a card of investments, long-term paying off, what we can share with each other, what we can give to each other, you know, our legacy and the name we leave behind, and all of that's paired with this partnership for you, right? But right now in your approach here, and it's definitely not going to help like a big decision like judgment, so you'll just have to navigate it. But you're navigating these energies of like insecurity and like healing, or a need or a desire for healing, you know, to regain your strength. But you do have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Swords here. And so, you know, the Five of Pentacles, all the fives, just like the Five of Swords is here, all the fives say it's time for us to change our approach to the situation, right? So that we can bring in the balance of the sixes. And so all of the fives, whether it's the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, as you can see, they're all combative, right? And right around the corner from those is the harmony and the balance of the sixes. So, you know, the Five of Pentacles, you know, you could feel alone. You could feel like you're not supported, like people aren't there for you. You're the last to find out. You're not invited to parties, you know, all kinds of those energies which make you feel alone, right? And then you start feeling justified in your feelings. But the Five of Pentacles, if you see, this is a sanctuary right behind them. So there is help, there is support right in front of them. But sometimes we're so focused on what we don't have and what's not working for us that we don't see what we do have and what is right there for us. Now in your environment, you have the Page of Pentacles, but you also have the Five of Swords. So like I said, it's still repeated, that fork in the road, right? You see these two realities. There's one that you're open to, there's one that you're ambitious with, and that one you're more drawn to, but there's something about it that you feel conflicted about because it's paired with the Five of Swords. There's something about it that it's just, there's conflict with it, right? Whether it's, you know, the Five of Swords is fighting energy, it's open dishonor. You could literally have a fight with somebody, but you could even be having fights with yourself in the form of like lies that we tell ourselves. And so all of that energy is present. Coming towards you, you have the Moon and you have the Six of Cups. So I feel like there's something from the past here that's resurfacing. It can be a person, can be a situation, but the past, you know, you got your mind on the past here. And when you think of the past, yeah, while there are sweet memories attached to it, there is something about it that like brings up fears and worries. It brings up anxiety. And so just be conscious of it because, you know, the Moon is here to teach us that things are not as bad as they appear. So always remember the lesson of the Moon. And maybe not this week, you may not, you know, agree with me on that, but next week you might. But yeah, it's here to teach us that things are not as bad as they seem. And, you know, once the darkness passes, it is the happiest card in the tarot. It is the Sun. So just trust your intuition, and even if your own thoughts seem too heavy or too dark, cast them to the side and revisit all of these energies in a week when that energy passes. All right, anyway, I am going to leave it there for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. Hit like, hit subscribe. I appreciate that kind of support. As always, thank you, and I'll see you all next week for my regular tarot readings.